Itay, Vice President of U.S. Equity Research at Citigroup, explains that Hyundai's job assurance program is successful precisely because it addresses specific anxieties that can get in the way of a car purchase today.
Well, they've run this program called job assurance, where if you purchase a vehicle and you have the misfortune of losing your job, you have the right and the option of actually returning that vehicle. It's been a very successful program, and one that we've written a lot of research about as a potential blueprint for the entire industry to actually adopt as a way of generating additional demand, which we actually believe is out there based on the work that we've done. So today, if you look at the auto market, the selling level that we're doing today is still very, very depressed. Only about 5% of licensed drivers are actually buying new vehicles, which is the lowest ratio I think we've ever had. Our work has shown that there is more inherent demand out there than what we're actually selling, not a tremendous amount more, but something considerably higher. And certainly I think if the right level of incentives are out there to help bridge what we call the confidence gap, that is being the fear and anxiety on one side that's preventing or precluding the consumer from going out and taking on more fixed costs in the form of a car payment. And if you can bridge that with a very low level of demand, we think that can be a very powerful solution for this whole sales cycle.
Okay, now why is the Hyundai program in particular so good?
I think it addresses the core of why people today are reluctant to buy automobiles. It's fear and anxiety. An automobile purchase is a big-ticket item purchase that puts you into a fixed cost commitment, essentially pay your bill every month for a long period of time. And people today, even those who do want to buy vehicles, and of course when and if they do, it will stimulate the economy, are reluctant to do it because they're afraid of losing their job. Unemployment rate is high, it hasn't really come down, and a lot of people who are still employed fear that they might still be next. So why enter into a 5+ year fixed cost commitment in the form of a car loan when you are afraid you may lose your job? So a program that allows you to return the vehicle at your option, at your choice, should you suffer a job loss, directly hits upon the reason why consumers are reluctant to buy. Unlike an incentive that is based upon reducing the price of the vehicle, a job assurance program actually encourages people to pay the most they can, of course, possibly afford and obtain a loan for or a lease for. But the beauty about it is it does not corrupt the price of the vehicle. Today, a lot of consumers have known automotive incentives as cashbacks and low APR, 0% financing, things that ultimately make the car cheaper. And that actually creates, I think, a problem for the industry in that the lower the prices of the vehicles go, the more people are going to delay purchase thinking there's a great deal around the corner. By offering an incentive that doesn't actually attack price, because there's only a limit to how much price you can give the consumer, and rather takes a look at the core of why people are afraid to buy vehicles today, which is, I don't want to lose my job 2 weeks after I bought my vehicle, we think could be a very, very powerful and extremely cost-effective solution for this industry. We've written a lot of work about that over the past year.